Imagine the scene. The people of Israel, after generations of slavery, finally freed, find themselves trapped. On one side, a powerful army thirsty for revenge. On the other, a vast and impassable sea. At this moment, Moses, chosen by God, becomes the symbol of unshakable faith. He raises his staff, and, in an act that defies all logic, the sea parts. For the Israelites, the path that appears before them is a miracle. For the Egyptians, the omen of an imminent tragedy. But what would you have felt if you had been there? The anxiety of hearing the screams of an approaching army, the salty smell of the sea around you, and the sight of walls of water rising like walls. These details connect us to the humanity of each person who experienced that moment. Comment below, do you believe you would have the same faith that Moses demonstrated? Imagine being in front of an immense sea with choppy waters and a rushing wind. Behind you, a relentless army is rapidly approaching, and in front of you, the only thing separating life from death is the faith of a man who raises his hand to the sky. What would you do? Welcome to Shadows of Faith, the channel where we delve into the deepest mysteries and dilemmas of Scripture. Today, we will explore one of the most iconic and, at the same time, disturbing events in the Bible: Moses and the Red Sea. Was this event an act of divine deliverance or a scene of supernatural judgment? Brace yourself, because this story is more than it seems. Upon crossing the sea, the Israelites found the promise of freedom. But for the Egyptians, this event became a death trap. The same power that opened the way for some was what sealed the fate of others. This leads us to a deep reflection. Why did God allow such destruction to befall the Egyptian soldiers? There are those who see this act as a fair judgment on a people who enslaved and oppressed generations of Israelites. Others wonder, could the soldiers' suffering have been avoided? After all, they were just following orders from above. What do you think? Was this a necessary action to show divine power, or an example of the price sin can exact? Share your views in the comments and tell us what this passage means to you. The Red Sea is more than an epic setting. It symbolizes the transition point between slavery and freedom, fear and faith. The waters, often seen as chaotic and uncontrollable, become an instrument of God. They open to save and close to judge. This symbolism resonates with our own lives. How many times have we felt faced with a personal Red Sea, unable to see a way out? The story challenges us to ask, do we have the courage to trust when all seems lost? Can we, like Moses, keep faith when the only thing standing between us and the impossible is a divine command? Think about it and share a situation where your faith was put to the test. Would you have crossed or hesitated at the water's edge? God's power, revealed at the Red Sea, is both restorative and destructive. He offers deliverance, but also brings justice with a firm hand. This event forces us to face the duality of the divine character, a God of love and mercy, but also of relentless justice. This balance baffles us. Can we accept a God who not only saves, but also judges? For many, the idea that lives were taken in the Red Sea may be difficult to understand. But at the same time, it reflects a greater truth. God acts according to a plan that goes beyond our limited understanding. What is your view on this? Do you believe that we can fully accept divine justice in our lives? Moses and the Red Sea is not just a story of overcoming, but a reminder of the transformative power of faith. Centuries later, we still face dilemmas that echo that moment. We are invited to trust God, even when logic tells us to give up. We are called to cross seas of doubt, fear, and uncertainty, trusting that the same God who opened the Red Sea continues to act in our lives. This story also raises another crucial question. What do we do with the freedom we have won? Like the Israelites, we are often given opportunities to start over, but we are quick to forget who set us free. Do we value enough the miracles that surround us every day? Or do we allow ourselves to be carried away by ingratitude and fear? Leave your answer in the comments and share how you see the impact of this story on your life. The Red Sea is not just a historical event or a distant miracle. It is a reflection of the struggle between faith and doubt, between liberation and judgment. It is a call to recognize God's hand in the midst of the most intense challenges. When thinking about Moses and the Red Sea, we are invited to reflect: are we willing to take the step of faith, even when the path ahead seems impossible. Thank you for watching this video. We ask you to subscribe to our channel and like this video. Also activate the notification bell to be notified about our posts. Until the next video.